these names, y'all, so y'all gonna have to forgive me, okay? I don't want to get in no trouble. But all y'all that's on here, good morning. All right, let me say it that way. I came on late, so it's kind of my fault. Amen. It's my fault, amen. But I gotta be honest. Yesterday we had a great call that I shared with you all. And I want to kind of give you a little bit of what I said earlier about who should we actually bring into our gates or portals. I learned this a long time ago, and I pray that you get what I need to say to you, and I pray that you receive it and that you get it with all honesty. I have my one of the people from my legal team is on here. Amen. Tap here. Okay, there we go. All right. One of my people from my legal team is on here, and we were talking about this morning and yesterday, and I want to make sure that I'm right so I can be clear. Amen. I want to give it to you. I hope you're ready. The people closest to you will determine your level of success or failure. All right. I want to say that again. Amen. The people closest to you determine your level of success or your failure. I'm discovering this every single day. I've been discovering this for the last, I'll say the last 5 years in particular. Sometimes you can feel that as if you are successful and that you can feel that you got, everything rocking and rolling in the right place. You can be recognized even in your own authority of leadership. But you have to find out something. Watch this here. If you want to go to a whole nother level, you have to go where the people are already to help you see what that level is like. The problem is a lot of times you're going to hit a wall, and hear me very carefully. You'll hit a wall because sometimes you can run an organization that requires much of your time that you neglect other things that are important. Sometimes you can write books, you can have leadership, I'm always, getting my mind prepared from a ministerial assignment. My travel schedule is very immensely. So really a lot of times I can't squeeze a lot of things into my calendar. And that is simply because we have not made this one discovery. And the discovery that I came into, in spite of the level of influence that I have and the productivity in which is growing, I had to know that I got potential leaders that I had to develop. I can never get to the next place if I don't develop the people that's underneath me to get to that place. So watch this here. In my development, or in my intention, let me say it that way, my intention on developing people is that I got to help them improve like I improve. You're going to find out within the next 37 days that spending time with the people that you authentically cover is true investment in them. Now watch this here. Everybody does not want the investment. They want it given to them. You can be someone's pastor. For instance, I believe, now this is my statement. I believe that if someone is under your covering, you are their parent. If you are not their parent, they don't need to be under your covering. I think spending time with people that you cover is like investing money, and vice versa. In order for you to grow, you got to make sure that you put the proper seed in the ground to get where you need to go. I was looking over my checkbook, and I was looking over my checkbook, and I went through my bank statements, and I began to go through checks that I written versus bills. I looked at my bank statement, looking at bills versus money I've sown. And watch this here. Mine is about 50-50 in what I've done. Did y'all hear what I just said? I'm about to develop you in an area. Some of you right now will never, ever get true seeds of money when you don't put enough seed in the ground. If you're going to develop in the place that you're looking for growth in, you'll never get it until you learn how to invest in it. So I'm going to help you find the right people for the journey of where you're going. Number one, watch this here. I had to narrow down what it is that I was looking for in people, hear me, that are going to continue to be around me in this new season. Watch what I'm getting ready to tell you. And God, told me the people that we're going to have in our space. The people I want in this new place to mentor is, number one, are people that make things happen. Can you write that down, please? You got to want to make things happen. As I grow older, I hope y'all ready for this. As I grow older, I am learning, hear me, as I grow older, I am learning to pay less attention to what people got to say. That's when you walk into a revelation. My attorney said something to me yesterday. He said, you need to quit looking at the branches and cut stuff at the root. And I found out that this is the most sound advice that I can get. And watch this here. The sound advice that I'm getting, hold on a second. Good. All right. Okay. So in order to get that, I had to find people that can speak wisdom and not emotion. I believe, hear me very carefully, I want people that know how to make things happen. I need catalyst people around me. I need people who know exactly what it takes to get to that actual mountain. You'll never get to a mountain if you're always carrying stones. I hope y'all hear this. You got to find people that are prospects where you believe, hear me, that there are not any possibilities. You got to find people who know how to create opportunities where you thought none actually existed. You got to take some things from the average and make them exceptional. Are y'all listening to me? So you're getting ready to move. Hear me very carefully. Here's your Facebook status for those of you that will receive it. Amen. You got to move from average to exceptional. We are getting ready to embark into a season, hear me, where you will no longer allow your excuses to mandate you. I'm able to go across the country, and it has its positives and negatives. Some positive is I help the areas grow, and some feel neglected because I don't go do all the work. Some will make excuses as to why they don't have when other people take from nothing and make something. You got to find a way to make things happen. Everything that I do, I get out here and I make it happen. I saw in a magazine a couple of weeks ago. It was in my my Apple magazine. Anybody know me know I'm an Apple buff. I get this magazine and I wanted to cut it out because it said sell, not spell. S-E-L, not S-P-E-L. And it really had to deal really with this hired salesman who wrote his first sales report from his home after working, hiring somebody who was illiterate. Watch what I'm getting ready to tell you. The manager was actually in a panic because he was moving on to New York. Watch this here. He put N-U-Y-O-U-R-K. And watch this here. He was confused because everyone in the sales department was amazed to see how this salesman's 2 letters on the bulletin board, along with the following memo to the president, he said these words. He said, "We've been spending way too much time trying to spell instead of sell." I'm getting ready to help you. And we all trying to get our sales up. Instead of S-A-L-E-S, he said S-A-I-L-S. Are y'all listening to me? Now read these 2 letters from the Hour, amen, best salesman, Hour. He was supposed to say O-U-R, but he put H-O-U-R. Get ready to help you. He done a great job, and all you should do is be grateful for what he's done. I'm getting ready to help you. Even in the worst circumstances with major disability, people with potential make things happen. There is no future in any job. There's no future in any relationship. The future really relies in the person who holds the job. Y'all catching it? So if you want to go in this place called success along in your journey, you're going to have to partner with some people who know how to make things happen. I don't care if you don't know how to spell. I don't care if you don't know how to make some things happen. You're getting ready to get connected to some people that's about to let some things happen for you. I am right now speaking to every person that is authentically connected to this page. I hope y'all ready for it. I hope you're ready for it. You are about to make some greater things happen. You are getting ready to, we are getting ready to go to a place with God, knowing and work with what needs to be worked with. You have to, number 1, you got to learn how to make some things happen. All right. Here's number 2. You got to see and siege opportunities. Many people are able to recognize an opportunity after it has already passed by them. The best people to actually mentor and cover do not sit back and wait for the opportunities to come to them. They go out and they go forward. As I say, y'all heard me say it all the time, get up and get it. Amen. And one way to make a sign with the name with the person that you are expecting, you're going to have to say, I want to amend some ideas of being in the right place at the right time. You need to ask yourself or ask the people that it always seems to always want the opportunities to come to them. People with these qualities are the ones who are probably going to want to spend the time in the mentoring. All right. Number 3, you're going to have to learn how to influence some other people. I believe, watch this here, everything rises on leadership and it falls on leadership. That's true because the person's ability to make things happen really depends on their ability and how they actually lead them. Without leadership, there is no teamwork and people go all the way. If your dream is big and you require the teamwork and the group of people, the potential leaders that you select to go onto your journey, here's what you need to do. You need to look at who influences them. Who do they influence? And is their influence increasing or decreasing? To be